Let me set the scene for you. It's 2015.
Bruh.
It's still a year before Harambe died and the generational shift happened. Let's say you're coming home from school or from work. Maybe you're old. Ew, old people. It's cool. Old people can watch this too. And you're booting up your PS4. I'm not even gonna make a joke about the PS4 loud ass fan because I am way above that at this point. And you're exploring you're exploring the Commonwealth of Fallout 4. You already got Dogme by your side. You already well seasoned veteran, let's say. You already got the power armor because they gave it to you way too early, and so you're going around the houses and you come across this house. You come in with your weapon at the ready. You scan each and every one of the room, and you hear noises, so you pull it out, but it's probably just Dogme stuck on some furniture. But then you come across the bathroom. In the bathroom, there is a skeleton in the toilet. He's reading a newspaper dated 2077, the year the bombs drop. You open the toilet bowl, and what you see, it's not empty. It's not empty, Paul. This is a clear example of environmental storytelling. See, in case you didn't get it, he probably died. My man was doing his business while the bombs dropped. See, let's go back a little further. We're caimans, where we can't speak yet. We speak in grunts and noises, and all we got to communicate with each other are little paintings in our cave walls. But what do? We do hieroglyphics. Then those eventually get transformed into words. Words that are eventually put into books, and those books are eventually transformed into plays. See, as humans, we love visual storytelling. We love stuff not to be told to us, but to be shown to us. Because it doesn't matter if you have 1,000 words worth of a book telling the best story ever. We love pictures. We love to be shown what we're supposed to be seeing in your world. We love being presented this world. And so this all changed when we came to games because movies didn't have this problem, they present to you a very wide picture of what's happening, but games, you're supposed to explore it. The world is supposed to feel as alive. The world is supposed to be shown as alive, best trademark pending, as it could be shown. Why should I care? Why should I care about your world that you're showing me? Hey there, Vic'scous here. But you are a friend. You can just call me Vic. For the basis of this conversation that we're gonna have, I'm gonna base myself on three things. Those being environmental storytelling, NPCs, and atmosphere, which also includes music. See, because I believe that to make a game world worth caring about, you have to have an assortment of these three things. Case in point, Stalker GAMMA. See, because any of the games would work because they are great games, but Stalker GAMMA is this little mod pack made by a couple of crazy little modders. It's Grog's automated modular mod pack for Anomaly. Anomaly being a lot of subset, but I'll make a video on it someday. A Stalker in and of itself is already known for its NPC behavior being this program called A-Life that focuses on the NPCs feeling as alive as they could be, and not normal NPCs like the ones in, let's say, GTA or even Red Dead Redemption 2 more specifically, which does a masterclass in all three of these things. Pero the NPCs in Red Dead Redemption and those type of games that have like a schedule on it, like The Witcher 3, they just have like a schedule on the NPCs. They go to work, they do this every day, and they go back to their house, which is in itself very immersive. But then Stalker does this a little differently. See, because in Stalker GAMMA, you have a PDA. The PDA is standing for old ass phone that they used in the 2000s, which nobody even uses. It's not like a beeper. It was like just this little fad that they have for a sec. And in Stalker GAMMA, the PDA has this really smart global chat. No global chat because it's only limited to Chernobyl, but it has this chat log, which is so freaking cool. It's gotta be like one of the coolest things that I've seen immersion wise in any game. See, because let's say you're just walking by your own business and you see a little text. Oh, somebody was shooting in this place, in this place. Those are things that are actually happening. If you have an encounter with some animals or some people and there's somebody nearby, you can hear the warnings. Oh, there's some people. And sometimes you can hear the bandits sending messages to another bandits because that's the chat they have. And it's like, oh, somebody's here. We ought to hit this. and it's so freaking cool. Like I haven't seen something done in such a implemented in such a good way, because you can also see like NPCs just being like, hey, can I get somebody to get me to this place, or noisy ass person just like, oh, this the loner just should to leave me alone. Why should you care? The world is deliberately making you feel as you're part of something bigger. You see, because the magic in Stalker is that you really don't matter. The world feels empty to an extent, but it's scary. There could be anomalies, there could be animals, there could be anything down the line. You gotta be really careful about how you play it, and I think that's just amazing. It really makes you feel like you're in the game and that you're in a world worth caring for, at least from your perspective and for your survival.
I just want to take this time to take modders as a whole. I think modders are gotta be some of the most dedicated and creative people out there, and I think we take them for granted. They're normal people like you and me, you know, just people that like the games, just like you and me do. But they have taken the time and the effort to learn how to borderline replicate these games so that they can make the experiences that they want to play. I think that's something amazing just to share with the world for free. Grok was just a guy that liked playing Anomaly a lot. And to this day, Stock Gamma has over 500 mods in its list. It is insane. And not only that, but I want to thank the people involved in creating these mods. Like every aspect of this mod pack is modded by like hundreds of different people. It's something crazy because this game is something I have wanted to experience for a long time. Something tactical and grounded. Simple as that. And realistic. But in the same way that Stalker makes you feel desolate and helpless, I can say the same for Dark Souls.
See, Dark Souls is about prevalence. It's about struggling. That's why you die so much. That's why you're stuck in a constant cycle of dying, getting up, and repeat. The thing about Dark Souls that it makes it clear when you first get to Firelink Shrine, you hear that music and you hear those noises and the NPCs. There's a couple NPCs nearby, the only ones that there are. And they tell you a little bit of the story. You hear anything else from items or just from the world. You see that it's rotten down. This was once a prospering kingdom, not anymore. It's filled with hollow people, people that have given up because their lords have given up, and nothing sends this point home like at the end. Spoilers, by the way, on a like 15-year-old game at this point. But when you get to that last wall of smoke that you have been going through the whole game and dying to defeat these bosses, you get there. It's nothing quite like that. Blim, blim, blum. Blim, blim, blum. Blim, blim. And you see Win, the big bad guy, is no longer human. His kingdom has died with him. He is unworthy. There needs to be change. There's nothing quite like that. It really makes you want to change this world. You may be wondering, why the hell am I talking about Stalker? Why am I talking about Fala? Why am I talking about Stalker Gamma? And it may seem like I kind of lost the thread there, and that's because I did. But just in general, I just wanted to show appreciation for these games that have made me love gaming as a whole art medium, has made me respect it a little bit more, you know? As I got older and my priorities and time shifted to other things, didn't have the time I wanted to play games, you know? There's a lot of games that I miss just because as I got older, you just don't have the time for it. But I think as I got older, I got to appreciate these games more. I got to appreciate the message, the developer's intention, and the world building. And if I can talk to you a little bit about the last game that I want to talk to you about, ready or not, whether you're not in the same fashion as the tacticalness of Stalker Gamma, whether or not puts you in the person of a SWAT operator. Very serious, very kicking doors, very kicking bubblegum and chewing ass type of operator.
I know what you need, bro. I'll go look. Hold on.
Body cam.
Okay. Yo, what the
Cabrón, ¿quién carajo nos cogió? even though it has this serious atmosphere, I found myself having tons of fun. We found ourselves having tons of fun.
They already had that shit. Yeah, you killed the first
They
one.
already had that shit. They already had that shit and you killed the civilian.
It's
What
not
the fuck
civilian
you
if you have the
mean, bro? I
gun.
didn't kill no fucking civilians. Literally.
Yes, you did.
Put your hands up. Get down. Ah!
Oh my god, what the fuck did you do?
Yo, what the fuck? I got
got
that
you?
nigga at least. No, but
Why did you shoot that guy, bro?
because he fucking started shooting
my
at
God.
us.
No, that didn't see me.
No,
there
that
was
was
a other guy.
civilian, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
What?
And she had a gun. Drop a gun on her. Drop a gun on her.
Yeah, drop a gun on her. I feel
But it
I'm
made
missing
me
someone
respect it
there.
a little bit more because when I played it by myself, or even when we played it together, we saw these series of scenarios, but we were like, oh wow, like aside from the gameplay section of it all and the enjoyment, it was telling a real story. You know, it was you came around to these parts and you saw that the oh oh that one went out. Sorry, electricity went out. Puerto Rico experience.
Yeah, all these kids are AI, thank God.
We saw that
Yeah.
we were in something really grounded. The scenario that we were uncovering was very much real, very much set in real life. And so when I played it by myself and I go into the Playboy mansion and I went room to room and I see the little specks of evidence, and then I got to the basement, you know, and you uncovered the whole ring of conspiracy, it was something crazy. It was very real. It made me kind of shift my priorities. I was like, wow, you know, that's awful. And it made me want to change this world. Not unlike Dark Souls, where you see the purpose of who you are and you want to change this world for the better. Ready or Not gives you that same sense of it all. And the world building and the environmental storytelling of it all so that it can pitch it to you as a more serious thing, I think is amazing. I think gaming as an art form and as a medium has gone really far. It's something really recent. You know, games don't have more than how 100 years. Oh, another one went out. But I just love. Oh, nice. I just love art as a medium, and I love any medium that we can find. I think gaming, the capacity of gaming to tell you these stories and to make you have fun, but to relive it, you know, to relive it as you, so that you can get to experience them. I think that's something beautiful. I think I appreciate game developers so much more that I'm older and I get to see those aspects of it. And as a creator myself, because everything takes so much work. But that's it. I just wanted to share with you a couple of games that have made me prioritize gaming a little bit more and be like, oh, this is worth it. You know, I like this. That's it. Take care. And thanks for watching, you know. That's just this minion that has to go on its own little journey. Polly. No. No, Polly. Polly. Salte. Polly. Dale. Ok, vente conmigo. ¿No vienes conmigo? Pues salte. You're bothering.